Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Alinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. And for those who are still new, please kindly consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today we were supposed to start on deworming our birds, but like yesterday I told you in the yesterday's video, for those who have not yet watched, please kindly go and watch that video. When I was checking the birds in the morning, I noticed one bird had closed eyes and this bird was isolating itself. This bird was not feeding, and that is a very dangerous sign in your farm. Whenever you see any bird not okay, try to find out what is the problem with the bird. Actually, I have that bird right now. Let me get it. So yesterday, even in the at 1 p.m. when we were feeding the bird, this bird was isolating itself. It was not feeding, and you see the eye is closed this side. Okay, at least today it is trying to open it, because yesterday immediately I told you we were going to treat this bird and we treated it. We started the treatment immediately. Okay, but this is a very dangerous sign. If you see just one bird having this, make sure as a farmer you act immediately. That is how even I had to postpone deworming these birds, because this is a respiratory disease that is coming up. So many different respiratory diseases show signs like this, and once you ignore it, you can end up losing the whole flock. This happened to me last year around June. I think around June, when these birds had laid for a period of like I think 3 or 4 months. Okay, I noticed one bird like this. I ignored it, and at the end of it all the birds ended up getting infectious coryza, and I lost so many birds. Okay, I remember I told you in one of my videos. So you can see at least today this bird is a bit active. Unlike yesterday, today it is active. Even once in a while it is opening the eye. We are lucky that the head is not swollen, but you can see the eye is closed. So in this situation, we are going to treat it with the herbal remedies that I'm going to show you today. Any sign of any eye disease, whether the nozzle discharge is there or the tears coming from the eyes, we are going to treat it the way we are going to, with the herbal remedies that I'm going to show you today. And you're supposed to treat these birds at least for 7 consecutive days. You should not skip that. And for the birds that are very weak, you should always isolate them and treat them. And what are some of the causes of this? Now, for my case, I think yesterday when I mentioned it, I removed the litter and left the sacks with the manure inside there. That manure, once you put it inside the sack, it starts smelling so bad. And these birds, they just go push their heads under there and they keep inhaling these smelly things. That is how they contract some of these respiratory diseases. So whenever you remove the litter, make sure you don't leave it inside there. For my case, the person paid for it and he keeps taking one by one. He doesn't have a big truck. Okay, so that is where this problem is coming from. Make sure the chicken litter is not dirty. Just keep it there for a period of like 4 to 6 months, depending on how wet it is, and always remove it out. And then make sure that the birds are not overcrowded inside the chicken house. Make sure there is good aeration in your chicken house. So we are going to treat this disease. I want us to really follow this bird. I will not maybe slaughter the bird or do what with it, but I will treat it with our herbal remedies. So that is what we are going to do today. So stay tuned till the end and I will be right back. So guys, these are the herbal remedies that you are going to use whenever you see any eye problem in your farm, whenever you see any swollen head in your farm, nozzle discharge, watery eyes, birds are wheezing, birds coughing, sneezing. These are the major herbal remedies that you're going to use. This is garlic. This is turmeric. So many of you now know it. This is chili peppers. I love to use this. And this is ginger. This is the best combination for any respiratory disease that is coming in your poultry farm. And as I said, the birds that are too weak, please endeavor to isolate them, or give them, if you're not isolating them, whenever you're feeding these birds or giving them the remedy, get them and feed them forcefully with these herbal remedies. Within 7 days, believe me or not, your birds are going to be fine. For those who have used it, please write to me in the comment section and testify it. These are the major 4 herbal remedies that you're going to use to clear any kind of respiratory disease which is in your poultry farm. So let us prepare it, and we give it to the birds. So about the measurements, okay? When you're going to use, when your birds maybe are taking 100 liters of water, because this is a serious, it is a serious chicken disease, by the way, these respiratory diseases. They are not simple, especially when they become chronic, okay? You're going to get 1 kilogram of ginger. You will get 1 kilogram of turmeric. You will get, this one I normally just count it. You can get 50 or 100 of this, okay? Depending on the condition of the birds. If the birds are too sick, you have to increase on the dosage. And then we are going to use 3 of this. I don't know whether I can call them bulbs, because I know this one is called the cloves of this garlic, okay? But you'll get the bulbs, the full bulbs, like the 3 of them. In 100 liters of water, 1 kilogram of this, 1 kilogram of this, 50 pieces of this. You just count 1, and then 3 bulbs of this. I normally prefer fresh one because I am sure this is what I am using. But if it is in powder form, sometimes people mix this with cassava flour just to make sure that the volume go high. So please, this is what you need. Please, this is what you need. You will not buy any modern medicine, please. If you buy mix with the modern medicine, you will not understand what is helping your bird. This is what I have tested, and I used it when my birds got hit by the infectious coryza last year, like I told you, and cleared it up. Okay, so let us start preparing them right away. Some of my drinkers have water, so I might not use them all. And you can prepare this and let it sleep overnight, and you give your birds in the morning, okay? Or you can prepare it and let it rest like for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 3 hours, depending on how you have planned it. So for our case, we are going to prepare it, and then we shall leave it to settle as we first feed the birds, because it's already coming to 1 p.m. in the afternoon, okay? Guys, let us follow these herbal remedies, please. I know most of you always, when they learn, they now run away. They don't come back to watch the videos. They don't even come back to like the videos, to comment. Please. With poultry farming, learning is for every day. And for someone who maybe has local birds, okay, and you want to know maybe in 1 liter or 2 liters, you're going to get just a thumb like of this, of the turmeric, a thumb like of ginger. You will get like 2 or 3 cloves of the garlic. You can get like 1 or 2 of this. Grind it together and mix with 1 liter of water. So we are going to blend this one thoroughly well. Guys, I left some because some drinkers has water already. So we're just making it for few drinkers. That's why I left these ones out. So let us also go and blend this. So from here, we are going to leave it to rest at least for 1 hour as we feed the birds. And then later we shall give it to the birds. But you can also leave it for overnight, or 3 hours, or 6 hours, depending on the time that you have. So let us first leave it to rest. Then later we shall come back and we shall give it to the birds. So guys, nowadays we collect our eggs. We start early in the morning. So early morning I collected around 2 trays. Because these birds nowadays are very stubborn. I see this one also has a damage. Let me put it up here. So I'm just going to put them together and bring the trays, and we put them inside the trays. So I'm going to put on gloves because turmeric can mean to change the color of your fingers, your nails. So if you can get gloves, can as well put on it. Because now we are going to sieve it. Then the residues we shall take to the birds. Then the juice we shall also serve it in their drinking water. So let's go and serve to the birds. So guys, we are going to also feed the bird which is sick, so let us, this will be enough. Let's put it there. Guys, this is a very expensive concoction, very expensive, so you should not waste it in any way. So let's go to the farm. We are going to look for the sick one and we give this. Let me bring it. Guys, it is right here, eh? So we are going to give it the medicine. And you're supposed to do this morning and evening, eh? Birds are crazy. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you so much for loving me. But if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be so grateful. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I'll be smiling. See you next time. I love you all. Bye bye.